Friends, look at the time. I'm on time. Now, I have to see if I have volume, and then that's the last maybe glitch. Maybe. You know, it is live. Okay. I do have volume. All right, let's do this. This is Susan Smith with StampCreatively. I'm thankful I can be here with you today. Let me tell you what I have. I didn't turn it down. I could still hear myself. That's horrifying. Okay, so if you've ever been a part of Stampin' Up, card making and memory keeping kind of go hand in hand. We are creators. I am a creator at heart. So whether it be scrapbooking or card making, they all kind of went together for me. I used Stampin' Up all the way through the kids' school so I could do things with them. I had this. Why is it not in the page that I was sure I had marked? Okay, so it used to be big albums and big things. There we go. And it's kind of changed over the years. Like I did scrapbooks. All of my kids got a scrapbook when they were in high school. They were those big 8.5 by 11 binders, 12 by 12, with lots of embellishments. Now, there's like this memories and more part that Stampin' Up does, and I'm going to show you how I do this. Okay. Good morning. I'll say that again. It's 9 o'clock on a Wednesday. How are you this morning? I want to show you the memories and more stuff. I've got some things to tell you about, but I wanted to give you a little preview of what I was doing. Oh, you like my mug? See this? Faith, hope, and love. Amen, sisters. We've got a lot going on. Stampin' Up is coming to Indy in November, which is really exciting. We have some fun things going on. Oh, I see one of my cameras doesn't have a light on. I don't know that this makes a difference. But, I mean, as long as it doesn't show more wrinkles, I'll turn all the lights on. But Stampin' Up's coming to Indy in November. So we have an event on Cardology, which is the Wonder Basement and Sherry's cards. We work together. We did a video yesterday. Oh, I did some jewelry. This piece here is in the July to December catalog, and I added it to a chain. All the chains look a little different, so that's mine. I like it. We're having an event Friday for demonstrators. It's going to be at the Indiana Historical Society. We're really excited about it. We have some great things we're going to do. Then on Sunday, we have an event in Speedway for our teams that we're excited about. We're going to celebrate the last couple of years and everything that we've done, and we're excited. We have projects that we like to do things, again, I've been doing this for 25 years. A huge fan of the card making, but I like to do a little of this sometimes too, because it's just fun. So we're excited. If you want more information, it's on Cardology, Ology. And we've got some fun things that are going to happen. So if you're in our area or coming to the Stampin' Up event, you can participate. If you're not coming to the Stampin' Up event, you can still, and live in the area, you can still participate. So let me show you the memories. There are 2 memories and more that are currently available. I'm going to switch cameras. I've seen enough of myself this morning. And see, I'm backwards, so I keep touching over here, but on my screen, it's flipped. So it kind of weirds me out. Like when I mess with my hair, if this side's bothering me, I touch this side. It's just weird. If you've never done this before, being flipped is the weirdest thing. Okay, so there are 2 currently available. One's the textured chic. The other one is the Today is the Day. This is the one I used for this card class. And so this is all done with the memories and more. We added a punch these are the cards. The cards come in 4x6 and then the 3x4. So the 4x6 are cut down. The bigger ones are cut down for these, but then this is the standard size of the smaller ones. So all these quotes, all these things come from the Memories and More. There are little adhesives. Now we've done some different things like made some tags and added ribbon and some embellishments. This is a frame, but it fun folds, but like see inside, outside, just cute. All right, so then I did this class, and my leftovers, I keep in an empty case. So here's some leftovers from the class. This is last year's Memories and More that I've been using. So we have all these extras. Here are the adhesive sheets. So there's lots of different things you can adhesive on. You can order extra pages, so these are the pages. So when my grandkids come to visit and we spend time together or we go on adventures, all the pictures that are taken, I download, send them to Walmart, and have these sheets made. Kayla and the kids came over. It was Walt and Ingrid, and we took them out to the track. They got to go see race cars, which Abe thought was fantastic because we live close to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And they did tractor rides with Pappy, and they played with Roxy. And I just take these sheets and I mail one to them, and then I keep one. So Kayla, because she has 4 kids, doesn't have the time, so she slides them in a binder with protective sheets so the kids can see what they did when they were here. Like one of the other families, one of my son's families, they hang it up. They have a string of clothespins and hang it up. So this is my album. I could then cut them apart and put them in an album. So the kids can come back and they like to flip through this and see. This is when the girls were little. Oh my gosh, this is the babies, and they do not look like this now. And that was not that long ago. It was last year. Ruby, we took her to the cake bake. If you're coming to Indy for our event, I highly recommend making reservations for the cake bake. Ingrid was a big girl. So this is what I do with the pictures. So I'll show you now how I kind of, like I went over to St. Louis and I took Walt putt-putting. And there was no one there. It was a cold day. He wasn't cold, only Gammy was cold. And they let us go round and round, and so we did it until he had a hole in one in every hole. We went to Willow's soccer game, and we took pictures of that. So that's how I do it, and let me show you what I do. Again, I like, back in the olden days, we had rolls of film that we took, and then we had them developed in rolls. Well, not anymore. The pictures just stay on their phones forever, and I like to be able to, I like to be able to see the pictures in my hands. I need them in my hands, and so this is my way of doing it without having 4x6 photos everywhere. We've been going through some pictures, and oh my gosh, my friends from high school, back in the olden days. And you took a lot of pictures that you wasted. So I like having a little camera on my phone, but I hate the fact that they never get printed. So this is my way of contributing to the printing of the pictures. So I'm going to trim all of these off. And when you go into Walmart or wherever you go to do this, I do it all online and I drag and drop the pictures. I don't add a ton of words. I should. But I don't add a ton of words. I don't make it too complicated because guess what? It's done. And if it makes it too hard, let me go ahead and trim the edges first. I'm not going to do it. And then they can add words if they want. One of the best ways to add words for me is I even put it on the outside of the sheet and use washi tape. My daughter just texted me. It's hilarious. Her 2-year-old, well, it's hilarious for me. It's not hilarious for her. Her 2-year-old decided yesterday that she was done with crib and she's climbing out. She's the youngest of 4, and Ingrid Joy is a hooligan. She just is, because she's the youngest of 4. So she climbed out. She got put back in, climbed out, got put back in. And yesterday morning at 1:30, Kayla heard, "Hi, Mommy." My daughter was not a happy camper. She discussed things like cages that you go over the top, and she didn't know what she was going to do. So I texted her this morning, "How did it go last night?" And this one says she only climbed out 5 times. Oh. In fact, this is that monster right here in this picture. See this adorable little thing? That's Ingrid Joy. And she is known to the family as the honey badger. If you've never seen the videos on the honey badger just don't care. You can say no and don't stick that tongue out, and then you smack her little mouth and she sticks it out sideways and she sticks it out, pretends she's licking her lips, and I mean, you have to try not to laugh, but it's super hard. So this one right here, it says this and that. I'm not sure that I want that, so I may slide. I'm going to slide this one in. And this one says watching, waiting, reading. I don't necessarily know that I want that either, but I can slide this picture right in there. Down here, I've got this one. I don't know if any of you guys have grandkids or children that are honey badgers. They just don't care. And as you can see, I'm not going to use adhesive or anything else to put them in. I'm just sliding them in because, again, check, they're done. This is a full sheet. I don't necessarily want that one. In fact, the full sheets I'm saving for my journal. If you're a part of Stampin' Up, they have a new, if you join during celebration, which is currently now to the end of the month, you get this journal. It's fantastic. Sherry and Tanya and I met yesterday, and Tanya's done a beautiful job with it. Hers looks so good. And I'm going to get started. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Amen. So I'm just getting started. And then I just slide. Let's put this in here. I'm going to turn this one this way. So I have these words. Today's a great day to smile on this side. And then this is, my daughter and I go to the gym when she's here, so that was us on the way home from the gym. Then we always take them to see my parents, and my parents have a little pond behind their house, and my dad feeds the ducks. It's ridiculous. The ducks come running when he comes outside. Oh, let's do this. This goes this way. And so I'm just, again, sliding them in. I'm not making this complicated because, again, friends, check, I'm going to be done journaling this, or photo journaling the trip. Their trip. And this was the last one. And I hang them on the refrigerator for a little while, and it's time for small group to start back up. So I've got a group of people coming to my house for the first time tonight. So we'll clean it up. Clean up my messes. All right, there it is. So now I've added more, and it was easy, and it's done, and it's cute, and the kids can sit down and flip through it. Again, I like these, so And I put them on the outside. This one says, hi, friend. So I can stick these on the outside. There's numbers, all kinds of things. And it's just cute. And again, it's a way to journal my grandkids' visits without adding one more huge to-do to my to-do list. I don't need anything any longer than what it already is. Okay, so now wait a minute. I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to see if I have... Oh, my friend said good morning. Good morning, friends. Good morning, Teresa. Hi, Carla, Tanya, Tamara, Debbie. Oh, Jody. Jody's my high school friend. Jody, I saw one of our she was in elementary school with me, and if she's still there, I got these photo books out. I told you I pulled out some old pictures, and she was always the tiniest one in the front row. She was teeny, teeny, tiny. Jody, I saw you as a child again. Good morning, Carla. Yeah, I need to call you. Thank you for reminding me. I missed book club on Monday. It was my husband's birthday. We went and celebrated with some friends, and I missed book club. So I need to talk to Carla about book club because, I mean, the conversation will have nothing to do with the book, but it'll have all kinds of conversations about how the meeting went. If you've ever been a part of book club, you discuss the book and then you talk about your life. And so this is the part I need to know about. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I hope you get to do something fun. It's beautiful here in Indiana. It's supposed to be in the low 80s. The humidity is low, hence I was able to blow dry the curly hair because it's not going to be humid. So you have a great day, and I will be back next week. Again, thanks for joining me. Oh, let me put this up here again. Where's my book? Oh, it's right here. I'll put this right here again because I don't like to, if I log off with my face, I get a funny face. It's not a good idea. So we'll do this. Okay. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. Bye.